have the right to remain silent. Any things that you say can be used against you in court. You have the right to talk to your lawyer for advice before we ask you any questions, and you have him with you during questioning. If you cannot afford a lawyer, one will be appointed for you before any question if you wish. If you decide to answer questions without a lawyer present, you'll still have the right to stop answering at any time.
The 27th of January, 2025, in the quiet streets of Cape Coral, Florida, a patrol officer spots a vehicle taking an illegal shortcut through a private parking lot to bypass a red light. Little does the officer know, this simple traffic stop is about to turn into a high-drama confrontation.
The reason I pulled you over is because you're cutting through this.
Good morning. So is everybody else. There's one right behind you. There was one right here that just turned, but you got me, so good morning.
All right, well, actually...
Instead of complying, the driver immediately adopts a defensive and entitled attitude. She argues that because other vehicles were committing the same infraction, she should not be held accountable. The officer remains firm, waiting for her documentation.
You know what? I don't know what you're talking about.
Of course. Okay.
Because I've been sitting here the whole time.
Okay, that's fine.
All right? And there's no need to argue.
The tension builds as the officer asks for a standard driver's license and proof of insurance. The driver fumbles through her belongings for several minutes, leading the officer to suspect she might be hiding something important about her legal status.
That's what I have on me right now. I'm sorry.
Okay, 42892 Bravo.
Your husband works for the U.S. Defense, or you work?
He's on a blue Kia.
Okay. I'm going to tell you right now.
The driver attempts to use a Department of Defense ID as a substitute for her license, mentioning her husband's military status. Back in the cruiser, a quick system check reveals a startling truth that the driver was desperate to keep under wraps. On that radio report, the officer finds that the driver has no record of a valid license in Florida or Texas. The situation is now escalated from a minor traffic stop to a potential arrest. Watch as the officer returns to the car with a clear order.
I thought they were phoning me out. I was like, yeah, take it, 1474. And I was like, I didn't hear my number, but like I said, I couldn't hear shit.
Yeah, I mean, she had attitude from the start. She gives me this defensive,
It's a DOD.
military, yeah.
When she refuses to step out, the officer attempts to explain her rights, but the driver's response is pure defiance. As the officer moves in to secure her, the calm morning in Florida is shattered by blood-curdling screams that echo through the parking lot.
Do you have a license at all?
I do. It's Texas.
Texas?
Yeah, I can give you my social.
Okay.
I don't know why she didn't ask me for that.
So what she's saying that she asked you and you gave her an extremely hard time.
No, she asked me if I had a driver's license. And
The suspect puts up a violent struggle, forcing the officers to use physical force to remove her from the driver's seat. She frames the situation as if she is the victim, despite her blatant refusal to follow a lawful command from a police officer.
You can cry all you want out of the car. We're going to double check Texas, you said, right? You have a license from?
yes, and my husband is on his way.
Okay.
He drives a motorcycle, so I don't know about my car, but
Okay, you guys live here in Cape or?
As the handcuffs are finally secured, the driver's husband arrives on the scene, hoping to intervene. He presents himself as an active duty service member, ready to engage in a technical legal debate with the officers on the sidewalk.
Does she
Morning.
have anything with her?
How can we help you?
Well, I was just wondering what the cause for the stop was.
She's got into a lane.
Okay.
Well, parking lot.
Okay. And then the cause for pulling her out of her vehicle?
Following the heated arrest, the husband argues that his wife's expired Texas license is actually valid due to a military extension clause. He insists that as a service member's spouse, she is exempt from local expiration rules, challenging the officer's knowledge of state law.
You can't have an expired driver's license by over 6 months. It's a criminal offense. It doesn't matter if you're in the military. I'm in the military too.
Then you should know.
It doesn't matter. You can have a license out of another state. That is...
Officer counters by pointing out that even with military status, the license has been expired for over 3 years. Under Florida statutes, this remains a criminal offense, especially when combined with resisting an officer. The husband refuses to back down from his legal defense.
Unless your driver's license has been suspended, canceled, or revoked, which it has not.
Where are you guys stationed at?
South Fort Myers. Colonial and Fowler.
Are you like a recruiter or something?
On temporary.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was trying to figure out why there would be a station there.
Despite the long debate and the husband's intervention, the legal consequences are unavoidable. The driver is officially charged with resisting an officer and driving without a valid license. This high-tension stop ends with a sober lesson on compliance.
You have to have a reason other than officer safety. If we're requesting you to step out of the vehicle, you have to step out of the vehicle.
Well,
if
what's
you
causing
do
her
not,
feel like you're unsafe?
because right
You guys are
now
the ones with the guns,
she didn't
not her.
have a driver's license. She did not have a valid driver's
She
license.
go to jail.
In a surprising turn of events, The state attorney's office eventually dismissed the charges after the driver agreed to a pre-trial diversion program. However, the record of this dramatic stop remains forever captured on body cam for the world to see.
Thanks, guys.
Absolutely.